Is this thing on? It makes me look so... Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't been on here in a minute, and I think the main reason why is because I've been doing things and I have a podcast now, so I'll post that in the link in the description below, but I do have a podcast now. So I'm doing big things. It's not like I dipped off and never did anything and just forgot about y'all. It was just kind of like I was making different moves, and that's okay because that's how life is. But at the same time, I also wanted to make a video because my sister got me a ring light for my birthday, and I am so... oh my tears, oh my god. Thank you, Anna, for getting me this ring light. You are the reason why this YouTube video is uploading right now. So let's get into it. I think that I need to talk about something that is very important because I think we need to have this discussion. I haven't had this discussion on my podcast yet, and y'all not getting a transcript, so it's gonna be raw, it's gonna be real, and I might be making some grammatical errors, but it's okay. You wanna know why? You wanna know why it's okay? Because I'm a person. I'm a person. So y'all gonna let me do what I do, and y'all gonna make me mess up because I'm a person. Do you understand? I'm a person. So let's talk about Forex. Was y'all not ready for this discussion? Because I wasn't until earlier today. Let me tell y'all something about Forex and the foolishness that they produce on a regular. And okay, I'm not gonna say foolishness. Let me take that back. I will say that Forex in itself is not bad. The fact that Forex can be able to produce, to be able to give people a second source of income, a third source of income, just multiple different to get revenue, right? And to also network and to have younger folk to be able to gain more money and really be proud of themselves. It's truly something where it's like, okay, Forex is helping people with their confidence. Forex is helping people understand finances. Forex is doing all these different stuff. Okay, cool. But one thing that I don't think that Forex has gotten a grasp of yet is how to speak to people. I know that the people that are in the Forex community, having the group chats, going to the conferences, yeah, I know y'all do that. Stop playing with me. I feel like they talk a lot about money. They share a lot about how to gain money. They share a lot about how to get more people to come on their team and speak to them on what Forex is in some sort of way, because people still don't understand what Forex is. They don't speak on the topic of communication skills and how to speak to people and how to talk to people even when they want to withdraw their money and withdraw their position from Forex. Now, let me tell you something. Even though I am not a product of Forex, I've never really experienced what it was like investing in it, but I have been in a position before where someone would come to me about a certain business, you know, kind of asking me, oh, you know, what do you want to do in life? You know, you're young, and do you want to make another source of income? Do you want to be able to speak to folk who have retired at 40? And it's very inspirational, let's be honest. It's like, okay, yeah, I want to speak to someone who's retired so early in the game, in this decade, in this economy. Of course I want to speak to someone who can be able to help me. But what y'all won't do to me is make me feel like I don't have a life of my own and be able to say, okay, well, I don't want to do it today. I want to do it tomorrow. Sometimes these people, yes, I'm going to call them these people that do Forex and that are not very nice to the people that they bring along. It's like, I do have my own life, right? Like, I have my own things to take care of. Like, I have my own family members. Like, I have a school. I have classes. And just because I told you that I couldn't make it to that 5 o'clock meeting with this billionaire that's on top of the pyramid already, you're getting upset with me because I want to get my degree. You're coming for my pockets about, oh, so you rather go to your 9 to 5 at McDonald's than speak to that billionaire who's gonna set you in life. Yes. I would love to do that. Yes, I'm going to go to my 9 to 5 and I'm going to make my money. Because advice is great, but are you going to give me the job opportunity to set my life up? No, I've done it myself. That's what I've done. And I think that's what people don't understand. It's like, if it's like immediate stuff, like if you're ready to give people money, like give me money. It's not about the advice anymore. Anybody can give advice, but it's about, do you have an opportunity to give me cash in my hand right now so I can leave my job that you keep on digging me about? And that's the problem. It's the communication. It's the communication about Forex. You have it on your bio, Forex investor, Forex trader. Oh, it's all about the hashtag Bill Gates life, but you don't know how to speak to people at all. For what? And I've been at those conferences where these people who retire at 30, 40 with their husband and their wives, their partners and all these things, and they speak about people like us who go to school, who have 2 jobs, who's paying paycheck to paycheck, and calling them 9 to 5ers and saying that they're never gonna be anything in life if they don't hop on the train. Oh, okay, don't listen to your family members. Invest in us, invest in yourself. And because you don't invest in the way that they want you to, you're a failure. You're failing on yourself. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. You have to have laborers who are able to do the small work for you to have all of that coming in and not give anything out, because they don't want to be equal. Because they don't want to be equal with others. They don't want to give the money up. And then they flip it on you to make it seem like, oh, you don't want to invest in yourself because you don't want to, you too, find somebody that you barely spoke to in high school to invest in yourself. Really? It's that great of an opportunity for you to text me after 3 years to ask me if I want to be a part of Forex? Why didn't you tell your favorite cousin? And the thing about it is too, sometimes with people that are invested in that, you can't have the healthy relationship y'all had, or you can't even try, because it's always like, yeah, I'm all about my hustle and stuff. It's like, why not separate what you got going on to have a relationship? Because to be honest, all right, I don't want to do Forex. Why are we still talking about it? Why are you judging me because your source of income is working for you? A couple of my friends have come to me I'm thinking our relationship, we've been friends, we're talking about school, we're talking about all these different stuff, and all of a sudden it's, so what do you want to do in 2 years? What do you want to, I have this really great opportunity. And then when I say no, the conversation ends. So is that all you wanted from me? For me to be a part of your team? Why can't we continue the relationship even after I say no? Because that's the thing. People want to burn bridges and ruin barriers, right? Because you don't want to do what works for them. And I think that's what people get confused about. If it works for you, why are you upset that I say no? Is it because I'm ruining your cash flow? If I am, tell me that. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. But don't confuse people, because people feel really bad. And being a communication major and really studying a lot about how people speak to each other, I've seen it way too often. I've experienced it myself to almost go and invest in myself and then say, the money that I have right now is not guaranteed. I am poor. This is my refund check from my school. I cannot invest in myself right now. And the amount of upset that I've received because of that, the amount of, okay, whatever, the shun feeling, it's embarrassing. It's disappointing. All the friends that you made, all the networking that you had, it's like going down in the drain. But when I was a part of it, we were talking about everything else other than what I was investing in myself, right? But when you stop doing that, the opportunities stop. And they always made it seem like the opportunities are ongoing even when you leave. They make it seem like, oh, you're free to go. This is a process. You're on round whatever. And then it's like, okay, well, it's not really guaranteed, but regardless, I still have people that I can speak to. These are a few of my peers. These are people that I can get close to and understand, aside from whatever we're doing right here. But because that common goal is gone, it's like, okay, well, you're poor, you want to stay poor, and we're going to keep it moving. You're not us. And I think that's really the problem in itself. It's not about Forex, because I know it works for people. It's not like they're scammers or it's illegal, because it's not. People do it all the time, and it's shown, and people put it in their bio, and they know how to work it. They go to conferences, they're wearing suits and ties, people are getting money from it, they're not getting arrested. It's for them to do. I have many friends that do it. I have many friends who are proud of it, and I am proud of them for finding a way to get their monies. But what you're not gonna do is be disrespectful to anybody because they say no. That's weird. That's weird behavior. That's very weird behavior. And I just want people to know that you cannot be out here degrading people because they said no. Say that, hey man, you're ruining the percentage that I was supposed to get from your investment, and now I'm angry. People can understand that more. But because that conference told you to degrade people who would rather go to their 9 to 5 and live their healthy life rather than waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning like B. Simone wanted to do and just be about her business and be an entrepreneur and hustle and work hard and have sleepless nights, you have to be rude. You don't have to be rude. Don't be rude to people. That's mean. Didn't your parents teach you better than that? Didn't the streets teach you better than that? Stop being rude to people. That's not fair. Don't tell people off. If you're supposed to be a business person, be professional. And they don't teach people that sometimes. They don't teach people how to effectively communicate in a way where it's like, don't be mean to them. If they say no, that's fine. Respect their decision, and you still have somebody you can network with. They're still a person. That's what I'm not understanding. You're burning bridges for what? That don't even make sense. Because when I was a part of Amway, it's called Amway, so I'm not lying. Amway, to sell their products, they wanted me to really sell it off. You know, they had their sodas, they had their laundry detergent, they had makeup, they had many different stuff. They were also connecting with other people, so I knew it wasn't illegal what they were doing. The problem was that the conferences are business conferences, and when you have successful people, they can be very disrespectful to people who don't go to business conferences. For people who are just clients and customers, they're like, hey, rip them off, you know what I'm saying? And they make certain jokes, because I specifically remember that 9-to-5 thing, and it really stuck with me, because it's like, wow, people really talk about people like that. And it's like, it's okay to go to your job, it's okay to have 2 jobs, it's okay to try to work hard and wake up to go to your job at 5 o'clock and leave at 3, and oh, you know, I'm off on the holidays or whatever the case. It's okay. You don't have to be working 24 hours a day. Not everyone's supposed to be like you. You can be an entrepreneur. You can reach for those things if you want to be your own boss and hustle your own game. But don't degrade people if that's not what they want to do. They can't. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Not everyone can be a boss. Like, I'm not understanding. I don't get it. If we're all bosses, like, who's supposed to do the work to make the products? You have to have employees, and that doesn't make them any lesser than. That just makes them employees. They're working for something, just like the bosses are. And I think that's what people don't understand. And to see that back then, a couple years ago, when I was about to sell Amway and they were really on my case, they were picking me up, we were going to conferences, they had ticket for me, they were making it seem like I was going from round whatever, they seemed like they liked me, it was important for me to do this, they made it seem like they cared about me, they asked me about my schooling, asked me about all these different stuff, and they really made it seem like that they cared. Aside from me investing, we talk about other stuff, it seemed like we hit it off. And very close to giving up, you know, just the check that I got from my work study. And it's like, this is the only check I have, because I didn't really have any money in my account. And it's like, y'all really gonna take it from me? Y'all aren't gonna say, okay, well, she's like how old was I? Probably like 18. Okay, she's 18, you know, she don't really got it like that. Because I did tell them how much I had. I did tell them, you know, when my check was coming in or whatever the case may be. Like, she's paying for so much. Like, she don't really got it like that. And it's just kind of like, that's weird behavior. It's just weird behavior. Let's be honest here. But they don't care who they'll take it from, to be honest. They don't care how they speak to people. And y'all proud of that. And if you are a person who is a Forex trader, who is letting people know like, hey, all right, if you don't want to invest, that's fine, that's cool, and you still continue the friendship with that person, or you're still the friend before Forex, I mean, hey, that's great for you. I'm very proud of you, because you didn't have to. You could have just been like your other peers and be disrespectful, be rude. So I commend you for it. You deserve a smoothie. You deserve a manicure, and you deserve a massage, period. So that was just that was like a rant that I had, because I just feel it, like, it's not fair. It's not fair, because it's like, you follow them, well, they follow you first, and then you see it in their bio, and you're like, oh gosh, please don't have a conversation with me, please don't have a conversation with me, and they text you, and you're like, oh Lord, and then you text them, and you're like, hey, how are you, and they're always like, hey queen, how you doing, like, you know, I have 2 spots left, you know, it's like $150, whatever the case may be, and I'm like, no sweetheart, I don't want to be a spot of yours, I'm okay, like, I only have $2 to my name, please. And they're like, okay, well, F you, like, you don't even want to be investing in yourself, and that's why you look raggedy anyways. And then you're like, whoa, I didn't deserve that at all. And they don't. We don't deserve that. Just let us be. Can we just be, please? I think that's what I want. Let us be. Let us be. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I haven't even turned 21 yet. It's just Sunday. I turned 21 Tuesday. Let me live, please. Please. And they don't let you live, but it's okay. You wanna know why? Nobody has time. I don't have time anymore. I'm gonna get rude back, to be honest. It's like, okay, I'm done with y'all. I don't have the time to be nice. I'm gonna be angry now. It's my angry face. If you're a Forex trader, be nice to people. That should be your number one way to communicate, okay? Do not come to people and drag their pockets. Please. Please do not drag people's pockets because they don't want to join Forex. Please. And do not try to burn bridges either. If that's your friend and you got into Forex and you enjoy it, that does not mean that your friend will enjoy it either, and that is okay. You guys can still maintain a friendship even if the both of y'all are doing different things. If you're not a Forex trader, I love you. But if you are a Forex trader, I love you too. All right, so share this with your friends and your family. You better like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh no, did it turn off?